welcome back. Today's video is a really basic beginner's workout. We're just going to get you doing some really easy movements at home that you can do no problem. This is for everyone, like 9 to 90. If you've never worked out before in your life, you can do this. It's just going to get you moving. A lot of people are stuck around in the house at the moment. They're not doing enough, and this will just get you up and working a little bit more. So we're going to start off with a really easy warm-up. We're going to get those shoulders moving. So we're going to draw big circles with our arms. We're going to go clockwise for 10 and then anti-clockwise for another 10. Just open up those shoulders, get the blood flowing around there, and just draw a nice big circles with your arms. After you've done that, we're going to do some neck rolls, chin rolls, and get that neck moving a little bit. So you're just going to drop your chin to your chest and then roll from side to side. Really easy. Again, we're just going to do about 10 to 15 of these. Don't need to go crazy. We just want to get those joints moving. Don't do it too fast. You'll make yourself dizzy. I don't want anyone falling over because they're dizzy. So just nice and slow and controlled. Right, after we've done that, we just want to warm up the legs and the hips a little bit. So we're just going to do some nice gentle leg swings. Don't go crazy. You don't need to try and kick above your head or anything. Just go in a range of movement that's comfortable for you and that you feel you can do. And then just warm up each leg, again about 10 to 15 seconds on each side. Do use a chair to support yourself if you need to. I don't want anyone falling over again. So just hold on to a chair, table, worktop, whatever, and just give yourself a little bit of support while you do them. Right, now you're all warmed up and feeling a little bit sort of ready to go. We're going to start off sitting exercise, leg extensions. So we're going to sit down on a chair and we're going to slowly straighten our leg at the knee. So we don't want you moving your hip, we just want to move the knee. Now, as you can see in this video, my hamstrings are terrible. I didn't realise how bad they've got, and they've got really bad. So this is something I need to work on, and there's probably a lot of you out there like me that need to work on it as well. So you probably aren't going to get your leg straight without hitching your hip up. So just go straight as you can without using your hip. I just want this at the knee. We're going to work the quads and the hamstrings doing this, and it's going to help those muscles around the knee joint as well. So we're going to do about 8 to 10 on those on each leg, nice, slow and controlled. Pause when you get to the top of the movement and then slowly lower it back down again. Really simple. After you've done that, we're going to move on to some assisted squats. So still working the legs on this one. So now we're going to stand up and we're still going to use the chair though, but you're going to hold on to the back of the chair. Now the back of the chair is going to give you a bit of support and it's there for you if you need it, but if you don't need it, don't use it. It's fine. Work whatever works in for you. So we're going to put our feet shoulder width apart and then we're going to slowly bend our knees, and I just want you to go as low as you feel comfortable doing. You don't need to get your bum to the floor or anything like that. Just go 90 degrees, a little bit less if you need to, whatever's comfortable for you. Make sure your heels stay flat on the floor. We don't want you lifting them off the floor, and just nice and slow and controlled doing that movement. Lower yourself down, pause for a couple of seconds, and then bring yourself back up. The chair is there to support you. Pull yourself up with your arms a little bit as well with the back of the chair if you need to. It's going to take some of the load off your legs if they're feeling a little bit weak. Now again, for reps of this, we're going to do between 8 and 10, but we don't need to go mad. You can do more if you feel you can do more, but if you feel you can only do 6, just do 6. Whatever works for you is absolutely fine. So we're going to do about 3 sets of those. So give yourself a little rest in between each set, and again about 8 to 10 reps on each set. So that's all you need to do. Right, after you've done that, we're going to move on to some stuff for the upper body. So we're going to do some wall push-ups. These are a great exercise. They're going to work your chest, your shoulder muscles, and get you working all of those. And they're really easy. You do them standing up. You're going to put your hands against the wall and slowly lower your body into the wall. I want your elbows against your sides, not sticking out, because that can put the shoulder in a vulnerable position. We want a nice slow movement. Feel your elbows brush past your body as you lower yourself down, and you should feel it in your chest and your back of your shoulders as well. Again, we're going to stick between 8 to 10 reps with this and 3 sets, giving yourself a couple of minutes rest in between each set. There's no need to rush through this. If you need to give yourself a little bit longer, absolutely fine. If you need to do slightly less reps, absolutely fine. It's whatever works for you with these exercises. That's what we're doing, and we're going to keep in your work range. Right, now we've got the chest and the shoulders moving a little bit. We're going to go and grab something like some baked bean tins, some chopped tomatoes, sweet corn, or bottles of water, whatever's comfortable for you to grip and use as a weight. We really don't mind what you use, just something that has got a little bit of resistance to it so you can start working the muscles in the arm a little bit more. So we're going to first start off with some lateral raises with these. So you're going to hold those tins at your side and you're going to slowly bring out your arms and straighten them so they're level with your shoulders. Nice and slow, pause for a couple of seconds and then slowly lower back down again. We're going to stick with the same principle for these movements. We're going to go 8 to 10 reps and we're going to go 3 sets with a couple of minutes rest in between each one. Nice and simple. So nice slow movement. This is going to be working the deltoids, the top of the shoulders, all down your arms, working your grip strength as well. Hold that. So make sure this, whatever you're using, isn't too heavy, but you can do nice and steady. Right, after you've done that, we're going to do another exercise for the arms. So really simple. We're just going to work the bicep muscles. Using the same tin or bottle of water that you used before, you're just going to start off with your arms hanging down by your side again, and I want you keeping your hands parallel to your body. Now, as you bend at the elbow and lift the weight up, you're going to rotate your hand upwards so that you finish with your palm facing upwards. This is going to work the bicep and all the associated little assisting muscles around the bicep as well. I'm going to get you like a really nice strong functional movement for pulling and lifting. So again, same rep range, 8 to 10, but less if you need to, more if you can, and about 3 sets, but give yourself a couple of minute rest in between each sets. Okay, and that's it really. So after you've done that, I want you to stretch out all those muscles groups that you've used before. Look at some of my other videos for the stretches that I've done, but it's a good idea to do the pec stretch because that will stretch out your pecs and your arms, and do some stretches for your legs, your hamstrings and things like that, because I definitely need to. I hope you've all found this useful. Again, this is designed for really beginner stuff, people who have got limited mobility, aren't moving around that much at the moment, never exercised before. It's just going to get you moving, using certain muscle groups, maybe starting to understand how to use your body weight to exercise, and just get these things working a little bit more. Let me know if you found it helpful. Let me know if you want any other exercises, and maybe I can make more videos about them. It's just sort of trying things out at the moment, see what you guys like, and then so feedback is really important. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please like, please subscribe, and then I will catch you in the next one.